So in the previous video, we had just covered how our Custard got up from his cage, took control over the entire situation where Belinda was very much in trouble, and he was there to take care of Belinda, to secure her, to protect her from the clutches of the pirate. Now, the pirate, the moment he saw the dragon, he was very, very scared. He brought out a bottle of alcohol from his pocket. He tried to take a few sips from it to bring himself back to his senses, because he had never ever imagined that a human being could keep a dragon as a pet. He was so scared, he did not know how to react, so he fired two gunshots at this dragon. Unfortunately, the dragon's scales were like a shield, and they did not let the bullets pierce him or hurt him. The dragon saw the pirate and he ate him up as if the pirate was a worm. Belinda was very happy. She hugged and embraced the dragon. She was very, very happy that she got a second life just because of her pet, whom she had laughed at. Mustard came and he also loved him. No one was sorry for the pirate's death, because they felt that he was like a kind of a danger to their lives. So Ink and Blink and Mustard and Belinda, they were all thanking the dragon after the dragon proved himself as a hero of the scene at that moment. Now, after a lot of thanking, Ink, Blink, Mustard thought, if we continue to praise him, we may lose our position and our importance in the house. So, as they were boastful in the beginning, and so they were by nature, they began to tell the Custard, oh, all right, whatever you have done, it doesn't matter. But you know what? If we would not have got confused at that point, we would have been braver as you were right now. We would have been much more courageous than you were at this juncture when you killed that particular pirate. Custard did not retaliate. He said nothing. He did not boast about himself, and he just told them one thing. Maybe you're right. I accept that you would have been braver if you would have been in my place, if you would have not been confused when you saw the pirate. So, in the end, in spite of knowing the ability or the capability of oneself, this dragon again went back to his safe place in his comfort zone. This particular poem teaches us something very, very crucial, a lesson for our life, and that is, if we do not realize our inner potential, we do not realize our ability, there are people who will trample over us and walk ahead, leaving us behind. We cannot transform ourselves till we do not come out of that comfort zone, which is really, really important. This is what this poem teaches us. We need not be that humble that anybody in this world can come and mock at us. It doesn't mean one needs to be sly and oversmart, no. But at least when you have realized your inner potential, it is very important to maintain it and tell it to the people all around you, so that your dignity and your respect is maintained. And this was the mistake that the dragon did. He never ever tried to portray his strength and tell Belinda, Ink, Blink and Mustard, see, it's just enough. Stop making fun of me. I am not a laughing stock. I am huge. I am mightiest of all of you. I can burn down forests in just one blow of my fire from my mouth. Because the dragon did not make any efforts to realize his inner potential in spite of that fact that he killed the pirate. He was a laughing stock throughout the poem, or maybe even if the poem ended and if it had been continued to the next volume or to the next level, there would have been no change in the attitude of Custard the dragon, because he was just in no mood to transform, in spite of knowing that how brave, how capable he was of handling things like he did in the case of the pirate. So when you are not willing to realize your inner potential, nobody in the world will give you the position and respect that you are worthy of. This is what is the poem all about. When we come to the rhyming scheme, it is AABB. As you can see, the examples: house, mouse, wagon, and dragon. The figures of speech are repetition, use of the word little and realio and trulio. Then refrain and repetition are almost, let's say, like siblings. They are almost, they mean the same. Simile, comparison with the words as and like. Alliteration, use of consonant sounds in a word given: coward and custard, the k sound. Metaphor, chimney for a nose, right? Alliteration, again, we see in the Belinda was brave as a barrel full of bears. So we have here the B sound as alliteration. And when we use the word as, it is a simile. This is all you need to know in your particular poem of the term 2 of class 10th, Custard the Dragon. Thank you.